Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you America's top foundational health coach, Dr. Joe D.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Jody Bear. Welcome you back to another Mindset Mondays. I am America's top foundational health coach, sharing what I have had as my life's work, foundations of health, foundations of living, foundations of hope. As you heard on that intro, with me singing with Alicia Williamson, performing this on stage in concerts all over the world, I can say there is hope. And you're going to hear this in my guest tonight. Absolutely. As we bring this to you of hope. I can truthfully say that we are doing this in all 6 pillars of human existence. We are doing it spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and going, no. Your world first. The world around you is empowered forever. Les Brown says that it is possible. It is possible for you to open up the keys to a whole new future for yourself. It will give you access to an unlimited power. And all you need to do is just believe that it's possible, because I'm possible and you're possible too. Just take my hand, because health isn't something you do. It is what you become along life's journey. So as we do this, as we believe this, as we absolutely claim this, what I know is this: we are going to go ahead and we are going to have the greatest audio, and it may just be the video, but she's good and she's great in audio and video, and certainly video. So we're going to go ahead and come back to and do this one more again, as we say, with StreamYard. And we're going to do one commercial break right here before I introduce Yasmind Saad, my just dearest colleague and dearest woman, actually one of the dearest women that I know on planet Earth. That's how much I think of this woman. She is a colleague, she is a friend, and she is one who will help you break through what you do and break through with that mindset, because it is that mental pillar of excellence that makes all the difference. It's that mental pillar that has you go into yourself, so you can be all that you were meant to be. You can be all that you were meant to be because you have the skill set, you have the mindset, but you also have the belief set, because that's what Dr. Yasmind Saad does every single day of her life. Every single day, what she does is that she helps people along the way. So with that break, I will say, without a doubt, we have an initiative coming up. It means everything in the world to me. It is with Hurricane Ian, and what happened to our coast in Florida was of epic proportions. Watch this video and I'll tell you how you can get involved today. Hurricane Ian has devastated our planet in Florida. You can get involved. Hope springs eternal in the human breast. This is what I know and what I believe is that we were designed for greatness. We were designed for philanthropy, because when we lift another up, it lifts everyone up. We're raising our next million on the 17th and 18th. It will be here on Traverse TV. It will be a live 24 hours. We're going to lift the floor, lift each other up, because when you lift another up, all boats rise. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart and on record that there's not going to be a middleman with this. 100% of these proceeds go directly to the people that myself and my esteemed colleague formerly from Fort Myers, Florida, my esteemed colleague, Robert Naylor, and I personally know. You'll hear the stories of strength and hope. People that one day had everything and now they have only the shirt on their back. So let's go ahead and let's get into why we are here.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So I'm not, who knows whether it's the StreamYard gods or what's going on, but we're all good. This is what I love about live TV. But, this is pretty special. Usually I'll introduce my guests, but I feel like I'm introducing my sister, my friend, my esteemed colleague. You really, truly are family, Dr. Yasmind. And for those of you that don't know Dr. Yasmind, you're going to get a clip of her now. She is an internationally renowned psychologist. She is number one in did I say New York City? We're not talking about Howie in the Hills. The number one psychology practice in all of New York City. But she has a humble heart. I've known her as being a fellow author in our Ignite the Hunger in You, our best-selling book. I know her as writing her solo book as I Am with Ignite Publishing. I know her, but I know of her on Times Square on a billboard. I know you, Yasmind, as the most genuinely caring, heartfelt woman, one of my top 10 in my whole entire life of 68 and 2/3 years. I mean this. You are a wonderful wife. You're an extraordinary mother, but you're an amazing soul that's going to give just absolutely amazing insights for this Mindset Monday. Welcome, Yasmind.
Thank you so much, Jody. I should say Dr. Bear. I'm so excited for you to become doctor and be my colleague. Thank you so much, Jody. That was such a heartfelt, nice introduction. I really, really appreciate it. And I love you very much. So I'm very excited for this segment on Mindset Monday and helping all the people who were hurt by Hurricane Ian, because everybody needs right now this mindset, and that's a lot. I would like to start with one thing, because as you can see, we had some StreamYard issue and everything. And what I want to tell everyone is life will bring stress to you in whatever form it is, a TV issue, a StreamYard issue, a hurricane, no matter what. The idea is, how flexible are you and how can you rebound and what can you do? What is called for you in that particular moment? And so depending on the level of stress, of course, what is called from you, of you, is so much stronger. But think about when something comes your way, what is called of you, and how can you step in to take your place in the world, because there's still a place for you in the world, to embrace the challenge and move forward. So that question is so important. So I wanted to start there with you, Jody.
Oh, and that is so true, because it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond. And I said, well, the little gremlin showed up again with StreamYard. Oh, well, we could say that, oh, well, what the heck, that's always a good one to keep it clean here. But when the challenges that came your way, I would like you to spend a couple of minutes, Dr. Yasmind, and just explain how your beginnings and your story and how you did the ultimate angle and pivot and made it happen no matter what. Please share.
Okay. Well, I hope this will be an inspiration for everyone. Not everyone had my circumstances. I was born in war-torn Lebanon. And as you can imagine, as a child, I lived through the terror of the bomb, the death, the anxiety of wondering if my mother would come home or not, if she died along the way. So you can imagine the amount of anxiety. But what a training that was. If you think of me as a psychologist today, what training do you want for a psychologist if not to experience at a very early age so much angst that there need to be a way to figure out how do you come out of angst? What is the purpose of having lived that angst? And so for me, I really believe that everything you go through is a preparation ground for your future. And I really made sense of my past way many years after my past, 30 years actually later, when during 9/11, I realized, oh, why am I calm and collected? And then it came to me, well, if you've been through so much as a child, as an adult, it will be so easy. And therefore you can help so many people. So what you go through is something for you to digest, process, come out of the other way, and share the wisdom, share the gift. Everything happening to you might not be for you, might be for others, or it might be for you, but it will shine light on others. So you want to think about it, that it's just all about going through, coming on the other side. You want to make sure you come on the other side with wisdom, because that wisdom the world needs.
Oh, and what wisdom, because when you came out of that other side, I see that background of you going through those arches into the light. And I've got to add one more thing about your bio. An absolute, I would say, a regular on Fox Morning in Austin. So I always said when I first met you, I just felt like you were the female Dr. Phil. Congratulations on making that happen. And it is your past that you brought forward for yourself, for others. And as I can still remember a year ago when we sat down and we were paired up in that Les Brown Inner Circle training, and you gave me such nuggets. That is what you do each and every day. And I'm looking at page 177 in the book. And when you said, give great voice who you are in the light, inspired of those around you. And I think that keeping that mindset focus, I'm sure that quote had something to do with you. How did you find psychology in all of this? War-torn Lebanon, the anxiety went on, and then all of a sudden the lotus flower blooms. Tell us about this.
Yes. So after war-torn Lebanon, my family moved to France, and I grew up in Paris. And this quote specifically came from my childhood. When I was growing up, I decided I was a math major, and I decided what I want to do with my life. And math was not doing it for me, although I was really good in it. And I really listened to my heart. And so I invite all of you to listen to, what do you desire? What do you like? Because that has something to do with something you need and want in your path. And for me, if you can notice, I have a calm tone of voice. I like to soothe people. People will come to me early on at school before exams so that I made them feel better. And I really enjoyed helping people. And I decided I was to become a psychologist. And so, of course, in your journey, you have a lot of support. And so my mom was like, of course, it's made for you. And you have a lot of challenges. And my dad was, or have you lost your mind? You're going to help people. That means you're going to listen to their problems. That means you're going to become the problem. You're going to carry all this. What's going to happen to your mental health? What's going to happen to your financial health coming from a math background? Usually you're open for all the business schools. So, but I believe that everything that comes your way is something for you to take into consideration and see what is the message. So give great voice to who you are in light of those around you, not in spite. And so I could have gone like a lot of people do and say, oh, my father doesn't get me, you know, it's just like not supportive and all of it. And instead, I thought, I know he loves me. I know this comes from a place of love. So what is he saying? And I listened. And throughout my journey, I became a psychologist, but I listened. I paid attention to how I was receiving my patient's pain. How was I dealing with it? Was I refueled? How was I balancing myself? And how was I going to achieve financial freedom from this profession? So thanks to him, I was able to integrate this. And I feel he gave me the best gift. Yes, my mom was the support, but he really propelled me so that I be in my zone of power, really balanced. And so I say the challenge coming your way are really here to promote growth. Can you see the message? Can you not take it at face value, but can you see the message? And that's really important because most of us don't see the message. Most of us get hurt and we want something, and when the other person doesn't give it, we get hurt. But I really encourage everyone to really see the message.
And let's see the message after this commercial break from our sponsor, Ignite Publishing. I think you know that as well. And hang around. We'll pick it up from the message into what mindset is in today's world. So let's take a look. Let's take a listen.
Now, more than ever, we need to come together to connect with one another. We need to feel the truth in who we are and let go of everything that's happened in the past. We need to empower every person on the planet and awaken hearts, enliven souls, come together, laugh, play, rejoice, connect, create, and love. It's time to ignite humanity. We want you to be a part of something that will impact the future for everyone. We want you to tell your story, share your Ignite moment, show people who you truly are. Be a part of igniting humanity and making a difference in the world and all of our futures.
We are igniting humanity. Dr. Yasmind ignites humanity every single minute and second of the day. And we are doing this with our project, with Ignite Publishing. It is Foundations of Health. Ignite your foundations of health. If you know someone who has got a story, has expertise, if you're a practitioner, such as myself, or if you're famous like Dr. Yasmind and going straight to the top in her profession, you have a story about health. And boy, we need those stories today, because your story that you're waiting on, someone is needing to hear that story, that they will have a transformed life. And Dr. Yasmind, when you said the message, you have a message about why mindset is so important in this post-COVID era that we do have. And I would love for you to share for a couple of minutes just what that message is. And then we'll have you back for like a regular seminar. I think that would probably be at least a half day's worth, but give us a couple of minutes on that, please.
Yes, I will be happy to. Thank you so much, Jody. So mindset, of course, mindset is very important. What you think creates your reality, because if you think life is hard, then everything coming your way will be even harder. But if you think that the hardship are here to promote growth within, are here to promote better inner ability within you, then you will embrace them. They will still be painful, but you will get out of them a lot of growth opportunity. So think about, what do you want to choose as a mindset? Think about like what is helpful to you. My mindset, my MO is I will make everything better. So whenever I encounter a challenge, it's to lead me to bigger and better and growth. And I want to listen. What is he here to teach me? What is it here to show me about me? And so with, Hurricane Ian, like a lot of people are dealing with adversity. And so it's about, how are you dealing with adversity within you? Do you have something? Do you have faith? Do you have strength? Do you have courage? Do you have mindset? What is it? Whatever it is, it needs to be built in and reinforced. And this is what right now is needed. This is what is tested, the ability to deal with adversity. And so see it as an opportunity for inner growth. See it as a challenge, devastating challenge that nobody wants to have. But now that it's here, you have no choice but to rise. So I like to tell people, try to see the message in things. And the message, it's not like some spiritual universe message. You could think about it that way, but more think about, what is life asking of me right now? What do I need to build within me to do that? Because a lot of people focus on what they need to build outside of them, but that would be so temporary. Imagine if you built an adversity muscle, how easy it's going to be after recovering from this hurricane. For anything else, everything else is going to become so easy. Your life will become so much easy because you've dealt with so much. It's like me, after dealing with a war as a child, everything else feels so easy. It's an adversity muscle that you built. So can you see
the muscle? The muscle, the adversity muscle.
That's right. And so the moment you orient yourself with what is needed from me, what I'm here to build, you suddenly focus on the solution. You suddenly focus on the growth. You suddenly are in your zone of empowerment. And you have left this idea of being victim. You have left this idea of being weak, and you have left this place of desperation. And from there, you move forward. And that's one of the key to my success. And one of the things that I really try to empower everyone. Anything coming your way can be an opportunity if you decide for it to be. So please decide for it to be, so that you can rise and so that we can be together as a group in our power zones, helping each other, because what you learn, I will need, and what I learn, you will need. And together we form and we ignite humanity, as the ad that you just showed.
Your words are just velvet. I mean, they're just velvet, and they resonate. I mean, what you desire, what you go through, that adversity model. And yes, we're going to talk about, I hope you've got 10 minutes. You can come on our live telethon on the 17th and 18th. I'll fit you in around your schedule, your TV, your husband, the wife and mother and humanitarian, that we will find something for you, because Dr. Yasmind, your message is unlike any other. It's so soulful, and people are looking to break out and break through here. That wasn't exactly like you had a practice with four walls and all your colleagues as the head of Madison Park Psych in New York City, kind of with COVID, but you reinvented yourself. You went beyond the walls, and I'm so grateful that your beyond the walls ended up that we are colleagues and friends. I would say family, friends, and colleagues that way. So how did you expand your scope, expand your influence? Take a minute or so, share that, because it's such a success model, because it's so heartfelt and just mindset felt as well. Yasmind.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. So I applied what I said to everything. When COVID came, a lot of us suddenly had very little business. Although I'm in mental health, the first initial reaction of patient was, I'm not interested. I don't like teletherapy, and I had a big staff with salary, with a lot of things. And suddenly what came our way was no patients. And so I had to come up with a strategy. I had people who depended on me, their families depended on me. So what I was going to do, and I decided, well, I have wisdom. I looked within, what do I have and what can I provide? and I have wisdom, and people need this wisdom right now. So let me make my message bigger. Let me reach audiences, TV, newspaper, so that they get the wisdom. Let me be of service. And through this service, people reached out to me. And then I was featured on the media, and then it got ripple effect. I showcased this media. The media was very happy with that. And then it comes. The moment you show your gift, the moment you show what you learned through life, the wisdom, the gift, then things start happening for you because people need that wisdom. And so that's how I was able to become bigger and bigger and bigger, just by being me and seeing, what do I have so special that I can share? And that's the only recipe here, is finding what is your special wisdom. And we all have it, because some people say, oh, there's nothing special about me, I have nothing. You do. And the way you know is by building your identity, your own strength, by knowing who you are. For example, for you, Jody, I know you persevere so much in your life. You're like, you go, and you will arrive because you always go. You never let anything put you down. That is a gift. That is such a gift.
And you are such a gift. See, the doorbell came on. Okay, you've got my attention. I've got to flip the switch. And then you turned it into a siren, like we heard in your background. You turned it into a siren. Look out, world, I'm coming. And that's what you did. Oh my, I know our listening audience, our viewing audience, our fan-based audience, you can find her on Dr. Yasmind Saad. That is the word in your language in Lebanese that means happy. You've made me so happy today. You've made us happy. You can go to Madison Park Psych, SPSYCH, Psych, and you can get psyched up with Dr. Yasmind for real. You can see her on multiple media stations. She just pops up. Our fellow coach and mentor. I told Jay Nolan that you were going to be with me today. I was, tell Dr. Yasmind Saad, she just pops up. She keeps popping. So tell her, just pop with us. And that's what we've done. We popped this Mindset Monday up. Tell them, if you, at the audience, if you have any special discount, any free gift, what is the last word of wisdom you'd like to leave with our audience today?
So feel free to reach out with any help you need, for sure. I have a special program for special people starting in January, in a new year. When you're ready to start your life with new mindset, I'm going to be offering new perspective on decoding your thoughts and emotion. And I'm going to help you decode your anxiety, decode depression, and I'm going to take you on anxiety, depression, guilt, shame, perfection. I'm going to show you what is the inner message, because a lot of people become one with those emotions. A lot of people just feel them and feel awful, when every thought you have is here to call some wisdom from you. And I'm here to show you what is that wisdom and what you need to build inside so that those negative thoughts and those negative emotions vanishes. So I'm offering for 12 special people. I'm only taking 12 people, 12 weeks, 12 people on a journey to decode their thoughts and emotion. And I guarantee they'll be transformed at the end of it. So if you're interested, reach out. And if not, feel free to just, on my other website, DrYasmindSaad.com, there are plenty of free gifts, how to elevate your stress to success, how to connect to the loving message that your thoughts have for you. There's a lot of free things that I have there. So you can just join me there. DrYasmindSaad.com.
DrYasmind.com. I'll tell you, there we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And there you are. Thank you for giving us just a way to look to desire what you want. It's inside of you. I was taking notes like crazy. It's your reality. Everything is in there. You just have to build your adversity muscle. It's what you're going through, as Les Brown says, you will get through. Let's do this again, Yasmind, and much love and gratitude to you always, from my heart to yours. For real. Thank you, Dr. Yasmind. And I know that you have gotten so much out of this. Her quote, Dr. Yasmind's quote, you are truly, Dr. Yasmind, it's your great voice that has given this program light. Your voice is transformative. And Dr. Yasmind, your voice has changed the world one mindset at a time. So join me next Monday when Executive Coach Corey Hughes will be here on Mindset Monday. You will hear what he did for Hurricane Harvey in Houston, and we're doing the same for Hurricane Ian relief. So make sure that you go to this hurricaneian.world/GoFundMe. I want you to reach out to DrYasminSaad.com. Be in touch with her, because what she does is like another. And if you get to reach me, just reach out, drjod.com. You'll find me everywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, remember to feel the real, It is mind, your mental asset, because when you do, you will be your best. And when you're your best, people will feel you. You felt Dr. Yasmind today, and what she has said, you can have that same feeling too. Mindset, be the best. People will feel you. So until this coming Monday on Mindset Monday at noon with Corey Hughes, executive coach, or content creator on Milkshake Moments on Thursday, right here on Traverse TV at 6 p.m. We will have none other than content creator Michelle Woolfolk, for whether you're this Monday, the following Monday, Thursday, or with Hurricane Ian, when we do our 24-hour telethon initiative here on all social media platforms and Traverse TV, and now locally on our CBS affiliate in Orlando, CBS Channel 55. And until then, this is Dr. J saying, have a healthy mindset day.